This is the safest way to camp outdoors. Outside, it was a frozen wasteland at minus 20 degrees Celsius. The man, however, lived in a cramped camper van. He had converted himself. The temperature inside is as high as 20 degrees Celsius. Moreover, all living facilities are available. Even in the wild, they can achieve self-sufficiency. The man's name was Luke. He has already driven his RV around the area. The ball traveled for more than 3 years. And at this time, he's heading towards the outskirts of Alaska. Because he needs find a suitable parking spot so that I can get a good rest at night. Although it is already mid-May, but the weather in Alaska remains snowy and windy. All around was a vast expanse of white. It's obvious at a glance. It's a fantastic spot for outdoor camping. So Luke quickly put down the folding ladder, ready to officially begin today's RV camping trip. Due to the cold weather, so the first thing Luke needs to do is, it's about solving your own heating problem. After cleaning the fireplace, he then added the firewood. Then ignite it directly with a spray gun. Triumph and the inevitable existence. The interior of the RV quickly became very warm. However, to maintain this temperature indefinitely, Luke needs to keep adding firewood. So he would come to the tree bank every now and then. I chopped some firewood myself. With these firewood, that's enough to keep Luke warm all night. However, after doing all this, the wind and snow outside intensified. Moreover, after a short period of physical labor, Luke was starting to feel hungry. So next, he was about to start preparing his dinner. As for these cooking ingredients, it was all from him. I made these specifically while passing through the city. Just look at the richness of this. I knew he's going to have a very lavish meal today. Before the big meal, he first chopped the tomatoes into small pieces. Break the onion open again. Using them for seasoning is just right. And after it's over, garlic can also be added. After all, I'm cooking for myself. You don't have to worry about bad breath after eating it. Then he added more firewood to Biru's fire. When the fire inside was raging, then pour the chopped ingredients into the pot and stir. And while waiting, he then took out the vegetable garnish. Cut them in half. Add some cheese inside. This unique pairing technique. It's the sweet flavor that Luke has loved since he was a child. However, after doing all this, the ingredients in the pot are still heating up. So Luke took one of the tourists first. I leisurely played a piece for myself. Seeing how beautiful the music Luke was playing was truly delightful. I knew his RV life must be very enjoyable and envious. Even I couldn't help it. I want to take a road trip like this. However, at that time I didn't have my own car. So, I bought a BYD on Gwazi used cars. Han only spent over 90,000, 100,000 yuan, cheaper than a new car. It looks brand new. New cars depreciate quickly now. Buying sunflower seeds is a great deal. Every Gwazi vehicle undergoes official professional testing. We can try it out for 3 days first. Buy with confidence. If there are any old cars, they can be put up for auction nationwide on Gwazi, a Chinese online marketplace. In short, listen to my advice and buy. Selling used cars on Gwazi is the right choice. Once all the ingredients are Luke. Next, add them to the chopped green peppers. Inside, then he lit the oven. Put the whole tray in and heat it. This allows the flavors of the ingredients blend together even better. Meanwhile, the snowstorm outside continued. The temperature has dropped to nearly minus 10 degrees Celsius. So Luke continued to add some firewood to the fire. Then wash the used dishes again. Half an hour passed like this. The ingredients in the oven can finally be taken out. Luke quickly tidied up. Then he quickly hid and started eating. Thanks to the presence of a fireplace, the temperature inside the car remained very warm. So, after eating and drinking to our heart's content, Luke first lay on the sofa and acted stingy for a while. Then I started editing the skiing videos from before. This is also one of his most important tasks every day. And after a period of busy work, the sky outside was getting darker and darker. So Luke opened the storage box. Take out a packet of jade-like cookies. Those who are familiar with it know. These are his favorite desserts after meals. He then placed the cookies on the tray and spread them out evenly. Then put them together in the oven to heat. Take it out after 30 minutes. This looks incredibly crispy. However, before officially enjoying it, Luke has one more crucial element. That is, to turn on the TV. Play yourself a classic horror movie. Afterwards, we watched the show while eating dessert. But it felt incredibly pleasant. However, considering that I still have to continue my journey tomorrow, so he made his bed sheets very early. Then I lay down on the bed and fell peacefully asleep. Wait until the next morning. Luke slowly woke up from his sleep. By this time, his RV was already piled with a thin layer of snow. Vehicles are already traveling back and forth on the road. So he quickly tidied himself up. Then, boil a kettle of water for yourself. Prepare to use a cup. I'll use hot coffee to perk myself up. Taking advantage of the hardship of waiting, he then went to the cockpit. Start the car first. Let it heat up for a while. Then turn on the ventilation fan inside the car. Let all the different smells dissipate throughout the night. After he finished, he folded up the back of the box. Start the vehicle and drive forward. However, after half an hour, he stopped in another small town, because this is the perfect location for resupplying. He wanted to take the opportunity to fill up the car's water tank. To meet my upcoming camping needs, then he found some logs, cut into small pieces using an electric saw. After all, in such extremely cold weather, these dry firewood was the key to his survival in the wild. Fire. And after all, supplies are replenished. He then continued his journey. Continue to lose towards your next destination.